Vermont farmers have been becoming very adaptive to the new ways of farming, and we have to help protect the environment and the lake, and making sure that we do the right thing is very important. My name is Alex Thibault. We're on the Robert and Norman Thibault farm in Colchester, Vermont. Out of high school, I did work off the farm for a couple months, and it just wasn't for me. I knew where I needed to be. I don't know if it was the right decision, but here we are. we're doing it. I wouldn't turn back. I joke about it, but I wouldn't do anything else. I want to see my kids be able to come back to this farm and do the same thing that I'm doing right now. But that's going to be very challenging, very challenging. 15 years from now, who knows if we'll be milking cows? You just don't know. Honestly, the way inflation's going, if 100 cow dairy you can't make a living, like a 2,000 or 3,000 cow dairy, You can't overlook the price of fertilizer, $1,000, $1,100 a ton for a starter. And then the price of grain, that's $200, $300 more a ton now. Price of fuel, that's $3, $4 more. The price of milk's gone up, but everything seems to be a wash. There's a couple extra dollars to be made, but not when you got bills that keep coming in. And they don't stop coming in either. You try to be optimistic, but it's very hard to do that. As a fifth generation farmer on our small farm operation, I think the biggest thing for me is to be diversifying the farm in the years coming. Next, who knows, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, we don't really know. All you can do is try to come up with the best plan possible. And I think we're in the right direction to doing that. I've been playing around with some sheep and some goats. There's a pretty strong demand for lamb and goat meat, and just within the last 2 years has, exploded. Do I think it's gonna be like that forever? Probably not, but like anything else, it's gonna have its ups and downs. But so far it seems to be working out pretty good. I can see it, helping out in the future financially, bringing in some steady income. So I picked up the goats and sheep probably about 3 years now. Started with 6 lambs, and then it turned into 45 lambs. Now I've got about somewhere around 100 sheep and lambs and roughly 70 goats. And their diet's pretty much the same as a cow, so it makes things pretty easy. You can see all old tractors. These are all 40 years old. A little bit of a brand preference, yeah. In 2019, we purchased this new Great Plains no-till seeder. Plant your grass seed or soybeans, whatever. It's got a small seed box for some grasses and a large seed box. You can go into a hay field, drill your new seed, and not even have to put a plow in the ground. We have a lot of river bottom, and this is nice because you can't plan flood. So when you go in and you disc and harrow and break up all the soil, you'll have a risk of runoff. And when you leave the grass there, it can prevent the runoff from happening. The manure pit in the barnyard was $650,000. This was $40,000. I'd say $1 million easily.
Well, I've been here 57 years. I've been starting, 10, 12 years old, I started working. I've seen a lot of change in my life, the way we do things, equipment, managing stuff. Next challenge is just the weather, the environment, the people. People are so far removed from farming, they have no idea what we're doing. We got to be on our toes, try to educate people. Once you get it in your blood, it's hard to get out of a farmer's blood. We get up every day. Farmers that get done, they're always doing something. They're always puttering around with farming stuff. Never not a farmer.
Yes, if it's still here, I'll be here if it's here. I'll keep farming only if you keep drinking your milk.